MMA fighting here with Tatiana Suarez at the UFC Hall of Fame, and we are calling this the red carpet even.
Where's my red carpet?
Maybe just for you. Well, first of all, right out of the bat, how's your neck feeling? Last time we saw you was UFC 238. You were backstage, and you spoke a lot about how the injured neck really hampered you inside that octagon.
Well, it's getting better. I just had a procedure, so we'll see how it goes. It was like one of those things where they said if it doesn't work, I would have to get a surgery. So because like it's blocking the nerve, so like my arm is not like, it's basically starting to atrophy because it's not like working. So yeah, I got to make sure that like I'm healthy so that it doesn't continue to atrophy. So they had offered me a fight August 2nd, and I told them no, I wasn't going to be ready because I had to have the thing because the doctor was saying if I didn't take care of it, then it would start to, obviously atrophy. I'd have like a super small arm. This arm would be normal. So yeah, I had to get that done. So I just got it done. So I'm a little sore from it. Like I was like asking my boyfriend, I was like, hey, am I supposed to be sore still? Am I okay? And he's like, I'm sure you're fine. They did stick a needle in your neck, so and I was like, all right.
Was there a name they offered you, or was it just the date?
They did offer me a name. Can I say that? I don't know if I should say it. Probably, I won't say it. But yeah, they did offer me.
Is there a timetable that you're looking to return or that you can return? Or do you want to just fight as soon as possible when you are clear?
I'm saying October because I feel like that's a sufficient amount of time to like heal up and then start a camp and then fight. Like I feel like that's good enough time. I'm always like, my cardio is like never a problem. I'm always well conditioned. Like I have a good gas tank. So, but yeah, I feel like that's a good amount of time.
And what do you make of the
I don't have, what's today? July? Yeah.
What do you make of the division right now? We have a big fight at UFC 239 with Claudia Gadelha and Ronda Marcos. We have the title fight between Jessica Andrade and Weili Zhang. We have, I believe, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, Michelle Waterson are targeted for the San Francisco card in October. It's a lot of big fights coming up in your weight class. Are you just kind of is it a blessing in disguise that you can kind of hang back and see how the division shakes out while you heal?
It's never a blessing in disguise to not fight. No, I mean sometimes it is, but I feel like I'd rather definitely be fighting. I definitely would rather be fighting, but I got to be patient and I got to get healthy. That's number one always. So it's nice to see the division take some steps. We have the title fight. And it's going to be interesting to see, who wins, especially tomorrow. Like, I think that's a great matchup. I never count Ronda Marcos out. Like, I always feel like she could win any fight, So, yeah. So I'm excited to see that tomorrow.
Do you think Jessica defeats Weili Zhang in that title fight?
I wish I was a mind reader. Or not mind reader, but damn it.
Fortune teller.
Fortune teller. Please don't put that on there. Edit that out. But yeah, I wish I was a fortune teller and I could tell you that, but I never like to say because I feel like I jinx people. Like I'm like, they're totally gonna win. And then like they lose. I'm like, I did that. I think I did that.
Well, one thing I do want to ask you, I was speaking with someone who was going to UFC 238. She didn't really watch fights a lot, and she was asking about the female fighter specifically. And when we got to your fight, I said that a lot of people call you the female Khabib. And she got very offended. And she was like, she's her own person. Why are you comparing her to a man? She's Tatiana Suarez, not a female Khabib. Is that a compliment, or do you take it as like, I am my own person?
I'm offended. No, I'm just kidding. No. Of course it's a compliment. He's the best in the world right now, and he's a great fighter. I love the way he fights. I mean, it is similar to my style. So yeah, of course I think it's a compliment. I am my own fighter, of course, but I do feel like our styles are similar, so I'm never offended by that,
And one final one. On that same card, you won, Tony Ferguson won, Henry Cejudo won, Andrew Ruiz Jr. won the week before. We have Diego Sanchez fighting at UFC 239, and Gilbert Melendez. I'll tell you what Diego Sanchez said when I asked him. I brought this same scenario to him, and he said, "This is Browntown, baby." So what do you make of this? Not even just Hispanic fighters, but Mexican American fighters are all of a sudden at the forefront of combat sports.
We're warriors. I mean, what can you say? You know, I mean, it's in our blood. I feel like, you know, my grandpa, he wasn't a professional fighter, but he was a professional fighter at the bars, and and if he was here today, I know he'd be very proud of me. And yeah, it's really, I mean, I just believe we're fighters. You know, it's in our blood. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and enjoy what we're calling it the red carpet. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.